Hi, this is Chuck Oliver. Welcome to this week's Missed Show Minutes. If you missed Hidden Wealth Radio, and all of our radio shows are archived at hiddenwealthradio.com, this is one you don't want to miss, especially as we kick off this new year. I'm excited to announce it's an Ernst & Young award-winning formula that we have found the formula to solving the greatest threat to somebody's retirement, which today, now think about this, Bankrate.com has revealed 36% of people in the United States haven't saved a dime or a penny, if you will, towards retirement, is debt. The research I did for a book I'd love to get you a copy of for free, no cost or obligation, My Debt into Wealth. Wealth can be accelerated through debt elimination. So debt elimination into wealth acceleration. And here's why this is important. A medical student graduates on average with over $287,000 in medical school debt. A dental student graduates with an excess of $241,000 of student loan debt. And lawyers graduate law school on average with debt that exceeds $193,000 worth of debt. So not just student loans, but mortgages in particular. In fact, you'll read about on our website, mydebtintowealth.com. So jot that down, mydebtintowealth.com. You'll learn that someone had refinanced one of our clients a couple years ago and has 28 years remaining on their mortgage. We were able to show them how to use the same formula, in essence, the algorithm that banks and finance companies use to keep you and I in debt. That's why most 30-year mortgages are only about halfway paid off, 2/3 in at about year 21 to be exact. We've now been able to turn that to where now that's in the hands of the power of you and I, the consumer. And it's creating some amazing opportunities. In fact, you may be somebody listening that doesn't have any debt. I want to teach you that you can use debt intentionally, responsibly, but intentionally to create wealth. In fact, it's my $1.2 million wealth building program that you can learn by registering at mydebtintowealth.com. Now, here's the no cost, no obligation opportunity to receive a free copy of my book, My Debt into Wealth, Debt Elimination Translated into Wealth Accumulation. So if you want an extra $1.2 million towards retirement, or you're just somebody that wants to save on average over 17 years of debt payments in an excess of $107,000 worth of interest, that's what we're saving the average consumer today. This client was able to retire the remaining 28 years of her mortgage in under 5 years. And you can do the same, mydebtintowealth.com. And why is that important? Folks, we have a retirement crisis on our hands. So whether it's you that has, let's say, the interest in retiring your debt sooner without changing your budget a dime different tomorrow than what it is today, but actually knowing exactly how much and whom to pay what to get to zero debt is in the quickest and shortest way possible to zero. You don't want to miss this, especially if it's somebody you care about, maybe your adult children or maybe even your retired parents. So no one's immune to this. From the 20s to their 70s, people are fighting or facing this debt thing that they don't need to be facing. We've had a couple doctors, a husband and wife, that had in excess of $550,000 of combined student loan debt that were actually showing how to retire that in under half the time. In fact, the average person that we've been able to help in this analysis, and we're just launching this just into the new year. We somewhat private consulted with a few hand-picked clients, and on top of it being an Ernst & Young award-winning formula, it's now proven its salt. In fact, my own family's program, inclusive of my children's tuition, as well as one of the mortgages that we have remaining on one of our properties, all of that gone in under 4 years. And you can learn to do the same. mydebtintowealth.com. 3 short to the point consecutive videos that last in duration of about 20 minutes. And then the opportunity to download my most recent copy of my book. It's an ebook version of My Debt into Wealth, Debt Elimination into Wealth Acceleration. And then the opportunity, I would strongly encourage you, especially as a New Year's resolution, to get your own no cost or obligation analysis completed. You don't want to miss it. mydebtintowealth.com. Here's to your hidden wealth.